Last year, and as you've seen outside, we have a little bit of an exhibit that we prepared last year to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the American Red Cross Water Safety Program. And this year, we're going to recognize one of the masterminds behind that program. 100 years ago, a guy named Wilbert Longfellow became almost a single-handed guy traveling around the country, promoting the cause of learning to swim for drowning prevention. The drowning rate in the United States at that time was over 14 per 100,000 people. Today it's 1.2. So it's an amazing drop, and a lot of it's credited to the American Red Cross. Tonight's recipient is a Renaissance man in the true spirit of Wilbert Longfellow. He's a swimmer, a lifeguard, an orthopedic surgeon, a medical school professor, an author, executive board member of U.S. Life Saving Association, and a global leader in making improvements in global life-saving techniques. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this year's recipient of the Paragon Award for Water Safety, Dr. Peter Warnecke of the American Red Cross.
Thank you, Bruce. I am truly honored to be here for this prestigious award. I join an amazing lineage of people who have gone before me with this award, and I just want to mention a few of them. One is Bob Burnside, who won the award last year, and he had a statement in his speech last year where he said, "Entering the water can lead to great risks and great rewards." And most of the awards that we see this weekend are for all of those who are getting great rewards in the water, great enjoyment, great accomplishments. This award is unique, and I'm really pleased to receive it because it's the award that handles the risks. And the more we deal with the risks, the more everybody else can enjoy the rewards. I am a long way from the Jersey Shore where I lifeguarded years ago, but it's been a rewarding journey, and along the way, many individuals and organizations have helped me on this path. They've mentored me, encouraged me, and led me to do this volunteer work that I do. A few years ago, many years ago, when I was in medical school, one of the previous service award recipients here, Bob Dylan, said, "Hey, you should get involved with this organization, the United States Life Saving Association." Through his involvement, I became their medical advisor and on their board of directors for the past 25 years, and have helped that organization grow to what it is today. Another past recipient of an award here, Chris Brewster, he also got the Water Safety Award years ago. He suggested at that time that I co-chair a medical rescue conference for the International Life Saving Federation in San Diego. That was very successful, and because of that, I eventually did more work and was the medical chairman for the International Life Saving Federation for many, many years, and still am. That has led me to meet people around the world and help that organization guide resuscitation attempts, spinal injury, occupational injury for lifeguards, and it's been very rewarding. That conference became so successful that it actually has been continued biannually even up until today. The next conference is going to be this October in Penang, but it's developed to be a global drowning prevention conference through the work of another water safety recipient of this award, Dr. Joost Beerens. I actually had the pleasure to give the keynote address at that conference in Vietnam in 2011. But as Bruce mentioned, one of the things I'm most proud of is my work with the American Red Cross. I'm part of their Scientific Advisory Council, which is the group that puts the science into all of their programs, their communications, their media work, to revise and make everything as up to date with all evidence-based work. I do that only through collaboration with lots of people who help me and actually do more than me, including Dr. Linda Kwan, Roy Fielding, Frank Pia, and David Markinson. Commodore Longfellow is an inspiration, and he was the person who reduced the drowning rate by himself by 50% 100 years ago. The Red Cross has taken on a new initiative to try and decrease the drowning rate in the 50 most highest places where people drown in the U.S., whether it be cities or counties, and reduce that drowning rate by 50%. And there's been a great program that's been started and is well underway, and that's run by Connie Harvey, who's here today. Connie also is the one that, with Bruce, has got the Red Cross back into the International Life Saving Hall of Fame in the prominence that it deserves. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my wife of 32 years, who, sorry dear, She's put up with me for all the hours, days, and weeks that this takes, and she's let me do pretty much anything except she said, no more book writing, but that's another story. Years ago, the United States Life Saving Service had a motto, you have to go out, you don't have to come back. And that really sums up what I think lifesavers are. The individuals and the organizations that have inspired me have had that same steely determination. Their efforts are saving lives, and I hope that the little bit that I can do helps a little bit as well. Yeah, as Bruce mentioned, I do have a day job as an orthopedic surgeon, but what better avocation or hobby than trying to prevent drowning and saving loss of life. Thank you so much.